I had your goons pick me up a sweet vintage TV, and when I plugged this bad boy in, voila, sound and picture.
Dinner is served.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 sitcom stars you forgot were in the MCU.
Let's go to the mall today.
Eddie, I know you're not excited to leave DC, but you're gonna love Orlando.
What can you tell me about the guy with the wings?
Other than he's a psychopath dressed like a demon, nothing.
For this list, we'll be looking at actors from the Marvel Cinematic Universe who are perhaps better known for making audiences laugh. Did we miss any sitcom turned MCU stars? Let us know in the comments. Number 10, Yvette Nicole Brown, Avengers Endgame. Imagine being in one of the highest grossing films of all time and not even knowing it.
They try to sneak in a community cameo in each film, and I think I was supposed to be in Infinity War. That's why we shot it so long ago. So I forgot I had done it.
Well, that's exactly what happened to this actress.
Whoopsie!
When the former Community star filmed her scene back in 2017, she thought it would appear in Infinity War.
When I spoiled the ending, but let me tell you, it was quite the hilarious thrill ride.
But when it didn't, she assumed it had been cut. Brown, who you might also recognize as Helen from Drake and Josh, among numerous other credits, was cast as S.H.I.E.L.D. agent Phyllis Jenkins.
Good luck on your mission, Captain. Good luck on your project, Doctor.
You can imagine her surprise when she watched Endgame in the theater and there she was, sharing an elevator with Captain America and Iron Man.
You new here?
Not exactly.
Number 9, Randall Park, Ant-Man and the Wasp and WandaVision. You might recognize this actor and comedian as the Wong family's patriarch in Fresh Off the Boat.
Figured it out.
Dad, how come we have to start school on a Wednesday?
That's a great question. Go to school. Go, 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 go.
But in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, he's known as FBI agent Jimmy Woo.
How'd you do it, Scott?
Do what?
The card trick?
Agent Woo goes to comical measures to ensure that Scott Lang, or Ant-Man, doesn't violate the terms of his house arrest.
Not to be a Johnny Ask-a-Lot, but you haven't had any contact with Hank Pym or Hope Van Dyne, have you?
No.
Although Park thought this would be a one-time gig, he shows up again in WandaVision, creating a new dream team with Dr. Darcy.
So you're saying the universe created a sitcom starring two Avengers?
It's a working theory.
Between his two appearances, it seems like this agent was pretty busy brushing up on his card tricks.
James E. Woo, FBI.
With Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania set for a 2023 release, we hope we'll be seeing him again. Number 8, Kat Dennings, Thor and Thor: The Dark World and WandaVision. Dennings has been on the comedy show circuit since the early 2000s. However, her big break came when she was cast as Max Black in the sitcom Two Broke Girls.
Don't smile. Because it raises the bar and then I have to smile and I can't be doing that.
Shortly after, she was also inducted into the Marvel Cinematic Universe in Thor as Jane Foster's assistant, Darcy Lewis.
Years of research. Gone.
They even took my iPod.
But the biggest surprise was when we caught up with the now Dr. Lewis in WandaVision 8 years later.
Is there somewhere a lady could get a cup of coffee? You guys look like you might get down with those little pod things. Horrendous for the environment, you know?
Make your assessment, please.
Apparently, Dennings was also quite surprised when she was asked back, as she hadn't realized that a reappearance had been included in her contract.
And as you go, you get new script pages and you give them back and you sign an NDA and then you get your new script pages. It's very secretive.
Well, at least she had plenty of sitcom experience to draw upon. And turns out, we'll even see her again in future MCU projects. Number 7, Chris O'Dowd, Thor: The Dark World. If you forgot this actor appeared in the MCU, don't worry, because so did he.
Oh my god, I forgot that I was in that one until you just mentioned it. I was like, why is he talking to me about Marvel movies?
In the Thor sequel, he plays Jane's date, Richard Madison.
So what's the story with you?
Why does there have to be a story? There's no story.
We spent the first 10 minutes of our date hiding behind a menu that has 3 choices on it.
Their date gets cut short when Jane, played by Natalie Portman, gets called away.
Maybe you should stop saying Seabass and go after your friend.
So where might you have seen this actor before? Well, prior to crossing the Atlantic, he starred in sitcoms like The IT Crowd as Roy Treneman.
Oh, it seems we have a visitor.
And Moon Boy, which he wrote and starred in as Sean Caution Murphy. Since Portman is slated to return to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, perhaps we'll also meet Richard again. Maybe this time he'll find his appearance a tad more memorable.
Age of Ultron. This time, things are thorny. I actually have no idea.
Number 6. Kobe Smulders, Various. This Vancouver native got her big break playing Robin Scherbatsky in How I Met Your Mother.
I think that I am more than qualified for the job. My weaknesses, I would say caring too much, working too hard.
While playing the former teen pop star turned broadcaster, she was also cast as Nick Fury's right-hand woman, Agent Maria Hill.
A lot of men still under. Don't know how many survivors.
Sound a general call. I want every living soul not working rescue looking for that briefcase.
Roger that.
Although we can't really picture Maria donning a denim jacket and belting out some Robin sparkles, there are certainly some other similarities between the two. We're looking at you, Night Falcon.
First, we take position in the lobby.
Then, you cause a distraction.
We first met the agent turned commander in the Avengers back in 2012, and she's continued to reprise the role ever since. There's still a lot of open possibilities for this character, so we hope we'll be seeing her again soon. Number 5. Donald Glover, Spider-Man: Homecoming.
Well, time to visit the restroom.
A while back, community fans campaigned to get Mr. Troy Barnes into the iconic Spider-Man suit, and he didn't seem too opposed to the idea either. Luckily, an MCU opportunity came a-knockin' thanks to the Russo brothers, who were formerly executive producers and directors on Community.
Man, I wanted something low-key, like, why you trying to upsell me, man?
It's almost like they've made it their mission to ensure that each MCU movie includes at least one Community cameo. Yep, more coming up. Glover was cast as petty criminal Aaron Davis, aka Prowler, who gets caught up in a sticky web.
Hey, that's gonna dissolve in 2 hours.
No. Come fix this.
2 hours, you deserve that.
I got ice cream in
You
here,
deserve
man.
that.
He also voiced Miles Morales in the animated series Ultimate Spider-Man.
Did you call me small? What happened to you? Is it the supervillain diet? Because I remember when you were big and scary and stuff.
Interestingly, his characters are uncle and nephew.
I don't want those weapons in this neighborhood. I got a nephew who live here.
Number 4. Danny Pudi, Captain America: The Winter Soldier. No waiting around, another Community alum makes our list.
There's more! This one is exciting.
Fans of the sitcom will know Pudi as Abed Nadir, but in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, he goes by more.
Negative DT6, the pattern is full. Well, he could have said something.
The actor plays a SHIELD communications officer who unexpectedly comes face to face with Captain America, the Falcon, and Maria Hill. Pudi shared that he got a call from Joe Russo with very little information other than where and when he was needed. It wasn't until he got there and was given his lines that it all became clear.
Excuse us.
Needless to say, that's not how he was expecting to spend his 4th of July weekend. Number 3. Garrett Morris, Ant-Man.
You don't remember me? We met several times. It's Ant-Man.
Back in the 70s, this SNL alum played Ant-Man in a sketch called Superhero Party, the first actor to play a live-action version of the character.
I shrink myself down to the size of an ant while retaining my full human strength.
Since then, Morris has appeared in several sitcoms. You probably best recognize him as Earl from Two Broke Girls. Well, Ant-Man director Peyton Reed remembered the SNL sketch and thought it would be a great idea for Morris to make a cameo in the movie.
What the hell?
Blink and you'll miss it, but Morris plays the driver of the cab that Scott Lang lands on in his first adventure with the stolen Ant-Man outfit. Isn't it rather satisfying when things come full circle?
I can't remember if this reminds me of an old heist movie I saw or an old heist I actually participated in.
Number 2. Ty Burrell, The Incredible Hulk.
Phil Dunphy, yo.
Before Disney joined the MCU, or Modern Family ever hit our screens, Ty Burrell played Bruce Banner's friend and confidant, Dr. Leonard Samson. His character was a psychotherapist who started out butting heads with Banner before the pair became friends. He was also a rival love interest after the affections of Betty Ross.
So yes, I mean, where were you? I don't know where you were, Cecil. And he goes, not where you bayonet.
Back then, Burrell wasn't known for his comedic talents. All that was still up ahead. It's a shame that Samson's story was left up in the air. But since Disney is yet to give the Hulk his own movie or series, perhaps there's hope that they could finally continue the story.
It's a point of professional pride with me that I can always tell when somebody's lying.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Ken Jeong, Avengers Endgame.
Are we interrupting?
Did you know this hilarious star, also known as Senor Ben Chang to community fans, made a cameo in Endgame? It's a blink and you'll miss it moment. He plays the security guard who unknowingly becomes a witness to Ant-Man's return before freeing him from the locked parking lot.
Hope?
He doesn't even have any dialogue. But we know that Ken Jeong is talented enough to leave his mark without uttering a single word. His cameo also contains an Easter egg, as he's seen reading a collection of J.G. Ballard short stories called Terminal Breach, which includes one called Endgame. His appearance, however brief, was certainly a marvelous surprise for us all.
If it's a no big deal, why when I come after you guys, he starts screaming like crazy and throw me in trunk? Huh?
No. Well,
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.